What's up, everybody? This is Under the Arc Sports. I'm Eric.
And I'm David.
And today we are going to talk about Mizzou basketball recruiting. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, Missouri basketball got a commitment from Trevon Brazile. He is a small forward from Springfield, Missouri. He doesn't have the most impressive offer list, but Dave, he's being called the classic late bloomer.
Well, and right now he's rated as a 3-star on Rivals. And the good news is he's staying in state. I know we've missed out on a lot of big players, not just recently, but throughout the years, not only locally, but also if you look at like right on the fringes where like St. Louis and Kansas City are. So the more you can get homegrown talent, the better, because they're much more devoted to the school, in my opinion.
Right. Now, like I said, he's from Parkview High School in Springfield. He's not the only Springfield native who is committed to Missouri in this large class. Besides him, Anton Brookshire is committed to Missouri. He is Kickapoo High School, if I'm not mistaken, down in Springfield. And he's a little more highly touted. According to 24/7 Sports, he is the number 148 player overall in the country.
Yeah, it's another solid get for the team. A lot of these players are going to be 4-year players. So really it all comes down to development, and what Mizzou really needs is a couple of shooters. So really the question comes in, how quickly can they make an impact as a shooter on the team?
Right. And, with Brookshire here, he's listed at 6 foot, although there are reports out that he's grown and is now closer to 6'3". Which that's a big deal. Going from 6 foot, you got to be real good to pull off a college game at 6 foot.
Well, and you're looking at I guess he would be considered one of the smaller guards in the league. So any extra growth could help him tremendously.
Exactly. Now the third player for the 2021 recruiting class for Missouri, Sean Duger-Gordon. He is from Putnam Science Academy in Connecticut. He is listed at 6 foot, 200 pounds, and he is he's probably the most highly touted, most celebrated of the commits for Missouri. He chose Mizzou over offers from Arizona State, Auburn, Georgia, and then a whole bunch of mid-majors. I'd be curious to see if he's 6'6". If he's listed at 200 now, I imagine he'll probably play. If he's a small forward, I bet he'll play at about 215, 220. You agree?
Yeah, are you thinking maybe like a Kimmy English style?
That's
play?
Exactly who I was thinking about.
Yeah,
maybe it's going to depend a lot on just his body type. People carry weight differently. Kimmy English he was about the skinniest 220 or whatever he was that you ever seen, right?
Right.
Now, so if he carries his weight like that, he could get closer to 230 if he's trying to play small forward.
Well, and it all depends on how quick he is too. You don't want to ruin his speed if you're putting
exactly
as well. So
right. And the fourth of Mizzou's 4 commits, Caleb Brown. He is the younger brother of current Tiger Kobe Brown. Let's see here. He's listed at 6'6", 218. He's already pushing 220. I got to think he's going to be playing 230, 235.
And if he's anything like his brother, they're going to put on a show together, I think.
I could see that happening.
Yeah. My biggest concern with this class and with the team in general is who do you have replacing Tillman?
Exactly.
We don't have any big guys, and Cuonzo has yet to find a target and get someone to commit. So,
yeah, there's nobody taller than 6'6" out of the current commitments, and gosh, I mean, Jeremiah Tillman, he's not going to be around forever. Parker Brown, there's promising signs.
He had some good footwork, but it depends on how quickly he can develop. And the jury's still out on how well Cuonzo develops his players.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Now, I think
if Missouri doesn't get a commitment from a true forward or center type, someone 6'9", 6'10", it's going to get scary.
Well, or they're just going to have to change their game to like a Villanova type style or something, like play with all wings. But then that comes back to you have to have a shooter, and this team over the last couple of years has been averaging like 32% in the field goal range, which is not good.
Yeah. Some people are going to say that the 3-point line being moved back is going to be a reason for Missouri's shooting woes last year. And maybe it was, but I'm skeptical to buy that argument because, every team in the country had to deal with that, and none of them had such breathtaking shooting problems as Missouri.
And if you look at the year before that, they were shooting just as bad. So it's not like it's a sudden new thing. It's been kind of reoccurring. Now, this team, due to its seniority, has a good chance of making a decent run and maybe grabbing a spot in the tournament if they can come together and play well together. I know there were a lot of games last year that they were in, and then there were a lot of games they got blown out of. So It just depends on how they come together as a group, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And just kind of as a closing thought, for this class of 2021, I think this is the make or break class for Cuonzo Martin, and we're going to know based on how this class pans out if Cuonzo Martin is going to be a success and be here 10 or 15 years, or if his days are numbered whenever COVID has ruined all the financials, so there's no telling. But if this class doesn't pan out, Cuonzo won't be around too long, I don't think.
Yeah, we'll just have to sit back and see what happens.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully it's more fun than the last few years.
Right. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to both our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and our YouTube channels. This is under the Arch Sports, signing off.
Thanks for watching, y'all.